Hey Leo, how's it going? How is January treating you? How lit was your New Year's Eve? I feel like y'all always find a way to have a lit ass New Year's Eve. Like, you know, just panini be damned. You had fun, didn't you? And that's on being a good host. But yeah, what's up, Leo? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I know I haven't posted in forever. Hopefully you can, however, enjoy this January reading. But yeah, I'm actually booking clients right now for readings. I do them for 30 minutes and 60 minutes. $30, 30 minutes, $60 for 60 minutes. That's like the whole intro in terms of that. Now let's jump into your reading. I feel like y'all not really down with all the excessive chit chat. I feel like Leo always wants to know what's up. Oh no. Is someone who's your junior now they think they run in the show and it's a little frustrating? I feel like that's happening. Anyway, let's see. You got the Seven of Swords. Normally people see this as like thievery or deception. I don't necessarily see it that way. And also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is so funny. So in this one, he's only leaving one sword behind. This feels more intentional. So it could be that it could be like carefully planning one's escape or one's way of moving on from a situation. Maybe people are too combative. And as soon as I say too combative, I see the 5 of Wands. Okay, peep this. In the past, you might have been real independent, got your shit together, got your pentacles in line, stuff like that. It's a little boring sometimes with the 9 of Pentacles. It's a little boring sometimes if you kind of have done all those things yourself, but I don't know. Could be like a group of people that are kind of forcing you to move on from them. Like maybe there's a lot of infighting. Could be like, too many chefs in the kitchen type of shit. And you might not even want to argue people. You might be above it. It might be easier for you to just move on. And I say that because this really is reading as like moving on to me. Maybe you still feel a little bad about it. Or maybe you're like, there's a certain element of deception with like moving on. Maybe you like lied a little bit. Who knows? But it's this 4 of Cups. It's like outwardly presenting. You might not be leading the situation on. You might, if anything, seem pretty balanced and chill. But ultimately, like, you see what's up or what's weird about this whole situation. So that's where it could be the deception thing as well, as that even then you could be deceiving someone into believing that, like, you're cool with it. But in reality, your plan is to just leave anyway. You're like, I'm cool. But your plan is to maybe take off in the middle of the night because the shit ain't sweet. And you could also be moving on to a situation that is more balanced. Maybe you're in a situation now, or like you're moving on to something where like you will be seen, things are seen as equal and as balanced and as like cool, like you're supported, It's not like you got to fight with people just to be heard. It could also just be that like there's one person kind of like, ooh, what if it's like you're just this person? Because like right here, this person is the only one without a blindfold. And he's just like, ha, 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 look at all these dumbass fools. So it could be that you could be kind of seeing how everyone is like lining up and smacking each other and smacking this like hornet's nest or whatever. And you're like, not even so much that you're laughing or thinking it's funny, but it just could be a situation where either you've seen this kind of thing go down before, and so you're not really trying to participate. It could be that you're watching a bunch of people fight over like something that doesn't really have any value. Or they could be fighting over silly shit. Or you could be watching people getting manipulated. But ultimately, you could see like the conflict for what it is. And so you're kind of acting accordingly. So maybe you don't even want to partake in that kind of thing. Because you have past experience with doing that. Well, that's one way to avoid a shitty situation because people act weird sometimes. That was a very strong, like, work vibe, but it could also just be a group that you have to participate in for now. Yeah. That was like a lot. I don't know. It was kind of a lot, right, Leo? You're like, damn. Yeah, because it's Seven of Swords. Maybe you playing dumb. Which is just hilarious, okay? Leo playing dumb. I mean, but sometimes you gotta play the game depending on what it is, too, so. But let's see. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going and see what's going on. I'll do one more. What was the reason? Oh, okay. So if you are playing dumb or kind of like, I don't know, moving in silence, it's because, damn, you really might be coming up with sorry, that kind of like tongue-tied me. But we got the Magician, right? And the Magician has all the tools that they need to kind of like do one final trick or a big trick, right? The Alchemist could, you know, turn water into gold or just make gold out of nothing. But it's like the Eight of Swords. The Seven of Swords is about like deception. You could be deceiving people or not showing that you actually are capable of kind of being this magician. Because it's best to kind of leave on your own terms. When you leave, you're really free. Because, like, this person's bound, but you see how he's walking off, and it is at night. There is nothing stopping this person from leaving. It's like they're swords, but they're so evenly spaced apart, you can get through and out of there. But you kind of have to have a plan a little bit. You might be at odds with someone who really doesn't know how to watch their mouth. Like, they talk shit. That's unfortunate. Because Leos back it up. No, they really do back that shit up, though. It's like, y'all are... No one needs to do all that. Yeah, you really want to move on. This is another one. Damn, do you have Taurus in your chart? Some of y'all might. Six of Swords. Like, you really trying to move on. I'm like, damn. Okay, so let's check what the other vibes are for the rest of the month. Flexibility and power. Someone else got power. I mean, we're not worried about other people. So flexibility and it's like this tiger. You and the big cat theme, I swear. Flexibility. I think this is about, I don't know. It's almost like you have to have, I don't know why I keep feeling like if this is about leaving someone, but it's like you have to leave unhealthy or toxic situations, which is really kind of what it feels like. So it could be a job or anything else. You kind of have to be a little bit flexible with how you handle it. You know, you kind of have to be a bit of a finesser if you're trying to get out of that situation. So, especially if you're dealing with people who knew you from the past. Some of y'all might be waiting until you, like, once you get your money in order or your inheritance. So, like, I don't know why, but with the Six of Cups and with the Ace of Pentacles, and I think it's because in different decks, the card looks differently. But with these two looking onward, it's almost as if someone's going to, like, someone older is going to give you the tools or the means. And it could very well mean money. And it's like, after that, it's like, boom, you're out of there. With the Knight of Swords, it's like you were on the back of a hawk. You were flying your ass up out of there. So you could be waiting for your money to be right. For some people, it could be waiting for a loan. Maybe like this type of waiting is going to have to cause you to switch up or change your plans. In what way? Oh, I had that shit upside down. Oh, you're going to be able to make more moves with the Magician. Oh, sorry. It's one of those things where it's like manipulation is a good thing in this scenario. That's why I said ew. Because I'm like, ooh, that's kind of not good. But whatever, it is what it is. You also might look at your kindred spirit in this little wiener dog. Like you're the wolf and there's the little wiener dog. But that's your homie. That's where the balance is. Maybe you'll find balance in like a really kind of like unsuspecting sort of place. It's like when you find out that like you like a hobby that is just way different than what you're used to. Okay, now let's get into this power bit. I feel like this is about personal power. Oh no. Why do I feel like you're keeping something a secret from someone? Is it like a situation where like you know more than they think you know, but you refuse to tell them? Oh, you could be hiding your power for one reason or another. So this really could be coworkers. Cause see, you have the Page of Swords, right? Look how big this sword is. This page is perfectly fine with swinging that shit at someone. And then we got the Nine of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Emotionally balanced, but also real chill about it. Like, and look, they both kind of have the same pose. Like, granted, the genie person has like their arms crossed, but look at the sword. Like, that's a very similar pose. Unbothered, but still like kind of closed off. You might be, and then we got that. Sorry. Why? And then you got the Seven of Swords and the Empress, and I just really feel like that's one of the ways that you're able to kind of like get things to happen. You're able to kind of trick people into helping you out with doing stuff. Like, so you have like a soft power, like a more feminine power in the sense of, and I don't mean feminine as in like masculine, feminine, but it's like as like a pull energy. Like, you don't have to do too much to get it to happen. You just got to kind of say what you need to say, wave your arm around, and then the shit gets done. Or maybe people can't figure out how you're able to kind of get people to do what you need them to do. That's why I think it might like be like a work or a school thing, is that like people don't understand how you're able to do it, but like they can't wield the same power. Like they can't figure out how it works. Like it just does not work for them. Well, shit, they need to find their own way. Ooh. Took you a long time to figure out how to defend yourself and handle your shit. I got you. Okay, let's move on. That was a goofy little voice. We'll do the tea leaves just to kind of see if we can pull up anything random. Sorry if the shuffling is too loud. At least you know I'm shuffling the cards. Oh, I like these cards, Leo. You another one. Ooh, this, okay. This might actually involve a baby. Or something else. Okay. I'm not saying you're having a baby. But we got a lot of baby-related cards in this one. Number one, we'll start with the one that doesn't have anything to do with the baby. The dog far away card means one of your friends from far away is thinking about you. And also there's an opportunity or a windfall to move forward. So this can mean a lot of different things. This is where we get on to the baby situations. You got a crib. So it's either, for this one, it's the birth of a child or a new enterprise. But then we also got the seahorse, which is family matters. So you could be having, like, maybe you're not having a child, but maybe your partner is or something like that. And I say that too because it's with the chain. A chain of events will affect your life. And the last one is the peacock, which is beware of great pride. As a Leo, you know, y'all some proud ass people. I feel like this could really have to do with someone else having a baby, and it's just like, it's affecting everything else. It's like when your roommate has a baby, and it's like they still want to be a roommate and be a single parent. It's like, oh shit, I didn't plan on living with a baby. That kind of shit. It could be too that, like, what is this? I would say if it's about a new addition to your life, it could also be like a new dog or a cat or something too. So it could be like, hey, someone just came home with a puppy. It's a time for fun. And it seems like there's angels around you with it. Like this one with the angel, spiritual guidance and protection from harm. So it's like, I don't know. If it's something as major as like bringing another life into your life or relationship, communicate fully with the other person and just kind of like discuss how you feel about it, even if it's only getting a dog or getting a cat. Also too, yes, you do know everything, but maybe you don't know everything. Maybe someone who is your junior might know things different things, so you could still be smarter than them or more experienced than them, but they just might know something about this. Whatever it is, though, you'll be blessed. So this makes me feel like someone's like freaking out about babies or children or pets or something. Like heavy. I know people say like all children are blessings. You know, I think that people have personal preferences about things. And then, like, you know, people can even be excited with new additions in their life and it bringing great anxiety to your life as well. So it is really challenging. I don't know why I'm just, like, really coming out here like that. But, yeah. The other thing could be, too, that, like, you could be starting a whole new phase in your life and it's going to take other people by surprise. A new birth or rebirth, if you will. So I don't know, man. Could be a lot of different things. It's a general reading, so it's a reading for everybody or a lot of people. But yeah, Seven of Swords. And I would also, the takeaway for me would be with the Seven of Swords, like if there is deception in the air, whether it be like you deceiving yourself or kind of, you know, throwing a smoke bomb to get your shit done or whatever. Don't delude yourself. Be honest with yourself as much as you can, and definitely be honest with any type of person who's taking on like this next phase of life with you. You got to be honest with at least that person if you're not going to be honest with nobody else. But yeah, that's it, Leo. If you liked your reading, you know, like, leave a comment, all that. Donations are accepted and welcome. You like, damn, girl, you really pressing. I am. It's that time of the year. No, but for real, I hope you have a great January. I'll be posting some more readings. I'm just, you know, I usually do once a month. But yeah, if you want to book a reading, send me an email or hell, leave a comment. I'll probably respond to that too. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sticking around. Glad you're still with the channel. And I hope you have a good one. Enjoy your January and see you around. Bye.